What's going on, everyone? Bran here from Bloody Breakdown, and today we get to do something that I haven't been able to do. In case you can't tell, I'm a little excited. We get to do something we haven't been able to do in a couple of months here on this channel, and that is give an update, albeit somewhat slight. I'm pretty excited about it. I think a lot of you will be too. An update to Halloween Kills. As you can see here, I have one of the fan-made posters, one of the many fan-made posters. That I quite enjoy. And not to take anything away from the fans who have made these posters, because they have been incredible, but I can't wait to see an official one. So speaking of pictures and images, we got some really cool ones recently from Fandom. Was it Empire? Was Empire? I believe it was Empire who released these. And holy shit, it may be, you know, if you're not really a fan of the Halloween franchise, or maybe you're not engulfed in the horror craze like a lot of us are, maybe this doesn't seem like a big deal to you, but to us, I guarantee you this is a very big deal, and I absolutely love some of the images we're going to be taking a look at today. But before we get into it, remember, guys, if you are a fan of horror, of Halloween, Scream, slasher, any and all things horror, I just speak about some of the things I'm talking about mostly right now, but any and all things horror, remember, guys, subscribe to this channel and leave a like at the end of this if you've enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and move right into the very first image that definitely caught a lot of people's attention here. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom this one in a little bit because it is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Now, we had got a variant kind of this image. It wasn't quite, the quality wasn't quite as good. This one, you can see a whole lot more of Michael's surroundings. I think you see more of Michael. You just see more in general, and as a clearer image. And this is obviously Michael escaping Laurie's house, pretty much where the last place we saw him at the end of Halloween 2018. I assume the beginning of this film, we're going to see Laurie along with her daughter and granddaughter driving away. You see those firefighters on their way to put this house out. Laurie, no, let it burn type stuff there. Here's Michael reemerging on the scene, ready to fuck people up. I mean, let's be honest. That's what's happening here. Now, I'm not a firefighter. I don't really know any firefighters, but I've been told the tool in his hand is a firefighter's tool, and it has never been more menacing than in the hands of one Michael Audrey Myers. Yes, he's got a hell of a middle name. So here we see, like I said, Michael bursting out onto the scene here. and I look at this and can obviously put together what I've said thus far. I don't think it takes too much to put that together. If you've seen the last film, and if you've seen the trailer, the teaser trailer for Halloween Kills itself, they released back last year, right after they postponed the movie for a goddamn year. Thanks, Rona. So another thing that comes to mind looking at this image is, like I said, that's a firefighter's tool, and he has emerged from the home. And we've been told that this Halloween film is going to contain a large body count. That being said, it is a bad day to be a firefighter in Haddonfield, Illinois, because I've got a feeling that Michael is going to rip apart a lot of firefighters at the beginning of this movie. Sorry, firefighters. I guess we should apologize for Michael's behavior in advance, but I see that happening. I see Michael just tearing through some firefighters. I see, I overall see, I think most people kind of agree with this. I think I kind of see Michael winning for the day, so to speak, in this film. But let's go on, because there are some more images that I would like to take a look at here. Let's see. Let's pull this one up. And, well, maybe if I can get the thing to load. All right, folks. 1 second. We're going to get this next image up for you because I enjoyed this one as well. Take a look at this. So here we have, once again, Michael, and same tool in hand. This is a little bit further away from the home. I guess at this point, we're probably looking at maybe the aftermath of Michael doing a number on some people that are there to save him. But, that's never stopped him before. I mean, there was a guy, what was it, the Hermit in part 5, who took care of him for a whole year just for him to crack his neck and go back on a killing spree a year later. The guy's pretty ruthless, in case you didn't know. So this is a pretty cool image. I kind of like this one a little bit more personally than the previous one, and that's the one that everyone kind of went apeshit about, and understandably so. But I kind of like this one also. He just looks really badass in this picture here. You can kind of see the lighting and whatnot in the background. So this isn't an exact image you're going to see in the film, obviously, but very badass, incredible looking image there. Wanted to show this one off as well. This one's a little bit more of a behind the scenes, I guess, image. But man, I got to tell you, James Jude Courtney looking really badass playing Michael here. And props once again for a 60-something-year-old man and James Jude Courtney, the same age Michael would be in these films, just really giving him that badass edge that you may not see or you may not even think about when you think 60-year-old. So yeah, kind of just a shout out there, if nothing else, to him. So let's take a look here. There are some more images. This, of course, would be inside Laurie's house after the fire has been extinguished. I don't know if this is going to be used in the film. I don't think this image particularly would be utilized in the film, unlike the first one we took a look at, which definitely is going to be in the film. But I thought this was cool, if for nothing else, than some behind the scenes type stuff, kind of like the last image was. Laurie's house, the aftermath, so to speak. And there's another one very reminiscent of that right here as well. Just some more damage done to Laurie's home, giving up her home to try to torch Michael Myers unsuccessfully. Wow. You didn't come out on top of this bet, did you, Laurie? You lost your home and he's still out there coming for you. Not good. Not good at all. But there is one more image, if I'm not mistaken, that I wanted to take a look at here, and that is this one. This one right here got me pretty excited as well, because we got another still image, or I believe this still image may have been taken from a teaser. Perhaps. I'm not 100% sure on that, but there's an image of Michael leaning down to pick up his mask from the road. Now, I'm not exactly sure why the mask is off. As we've seen, he emerges from the home with it on. Maybe it happens in the ensuing scuffle with firefighters. I don't know. But this definitely looks like it could be from that scene. Also, I just want to pay attention to the fact of the mask itself, because I think we all kind of wondered to what degree the mask would be damaged in the fire. Now, I've heard other people talk about things the filmmakers have said about the suit that Michael had stolen, the jumper, whatever you want to call it, was flame retardant. So there's that. The mask obviously is not. It's a latex mask, and I think people were kind of wondering to what degree the mask would be destroyed in this fire. I think that they have kind of landed on what I appreciate. You don't want to go too far and have it looking like Michael did in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, where he just looks like an overgrown bum who found a mask in a dumpster that really only covers 50% of his face at best, with a big massive beard. You don't want to go that far and show a lot of his face. At least I don't want to see that anyway. I've never really been a big fan of showing Michael's face for any extended period of time. Really didn't like seeing it for the couple of seconds in the original. Wasn't a fan of seeing a little bit of Don Shank's face with the tear roll down his eye in the 5th entry. And I damn sure wasn't a fan of what Rob Zombie did, showing off way too much of Michael in H2, even had him talk. So I like something like this. You can clearly tell that it's damaged, that the mask was damaged, that he's been through some shit. It's been one hell of a Halloween night. But at the same time, you don't want to take away from the mask too much, because I think in Halloween 2018, they got the mask down better than anyone has in quite some time. So I enjoyed the mask from 2018. I wanted to see a little bit burned up, just so it looks realistic. I think it gives Michael more of a badass edge. But don't go too far. Don't show too much of his face. So from what I'm seeing, I actually really like what they're doing with this. I can't complain. I think it's well done. So yeah, there are a handful of images that were released recently that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get it out here on the channel because, like I said, really right now, my main focus in a lot of ways, and this isn't the only thing that I talk about on this channel, but my main focuses are Halloween Kills and Spiral from the Book of Saw and Scream in 2022. So I'm really looking forward to those three films more than anything else. Maybe throw some Candyman in there as well. I'm really looking forward to that one as well. But yeah, I just wanted to get it out here because, like I said, it's been a while since we've been able to really talk about Halloween Kills with some substance. And I'm not one of these channels that goes around talking about every single solitary little thing that happens on the road to the release of the film. I kind of wait and kind of judge based on the merits of the news if it's worth discussing. Sometimes I'll just share it out on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, that's at at bloody_brand. So check me out there. But yeah, I guess that's going to be about it, folks. It's very exciting to me. We are now, like I said, less than a year away from this film. There are some rumors, and I'm going to preface this with rumors going around that the new James Bond film is moving to October, and that there could be the potential for Halloween Kills to move up. So I love Halloween films coming out around Halloween, but given that we've already had to wait so long for this, even more than we rightfully should have, I'm not going to complain if this thing comes out in September or August. I'm not. I'm for it at this point. So with that said, like I said at the top of the video, leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. Definitely remember to subscribe if you are a fan of horror, Halloween Kills in particular. Since you've clicked on this video, subscribe because we're going to be talking about a lot of it going into Halloween Kills and even further going into Halloween Ends. So yes, definitely check down below in the description section. You'll see some links to follow me on social media. I mentioned that Twitter earlier. It's down there. Also, there are some ways to support the channel should you be interested in doing something like that as well. And with that said, I'm Brand from Bloody Breakdown. Super happy, super excited to bring you all this big update for Halloween Kills, getting some really cool images of Michael, and we'll catch you all next time.